Before you begin, please read and familiarize yourself with the instruction manual that came with your product. In here, you will find important safety information and additional guidelines for installing your new food waste disposer. For this video demonstration, we will be using the 3/4 horsepower MT666 model, but the process will be more or less the same no matter which model you choose. We will now show you how to install a Mountain Plumbing Products Perfect Grind Waste Disposer onto a new kitchen sink. You will need these tools and materials: a flathead screwdriver, a pipe wrench, a wood or metal dowel, a hammer, and silicone caulk or plumber's putty. Included with your waste disposer, you will find an Allen wrench and hex tool to be used during installation. Before starting, we need to consider if there is a dishwasher to be connected. If there is one, then you want to punch out the knockout plug from the back of the disposer using a wood or metal dowel. You would later connect the flexible dishwasher hose to this inlet using a hose clamp. The first step is to separate the parts of the 3-bolt mounting assembly from the top of the disposer. Remove this mounting system by turning the collar to the left and pulling off, leaving the lower mount ring and cushion ring on the disposer. Next, we need to remove the included strainer basket and splash guard from the sink flange. We then need to loosen the 3 mounting bolts on the bottom of the assembly using the Allen wrench. After loosening the bolts, the assembly will come apart easily by simply prying off the retainer ring using a screwdriver. Now, move to the top of the sink where you will clean the drain opening and apply silicone caulk or plumber's putty to the bottom of the sink flange. Press this firmly into place to create a secure watertight seal. Finally, place a heavy object, such as the disposer, to hold down the sink flange. Back under the sink, take the remaining portion of the mounting assembly, the fiber gasket, support flange, and upper mounting ring, and place it over the sink flange. Hold these 3 parts in place while attaching the retainer ring. Pull it apart and have the retainer ring snap within the groove of the sink flange. Tighten the 3 remaining bolts evenly and firmly against the support flange. Give one turn to each bolt with the Allen wrench until the mounting assembly is securely fastened underneath the sink. Make sure to keep these properly aligned and do not over-tighten. We are now ready to fasten the disposer to the mounting assembly. Before we begin, position the disposer below the sink where it will be attached. To fasten the unit, align the 3 tabs on the lower mounting ring attached to the disposer and press firmly against the sink flange. Twist the disposer until the lower mounting ring tabs engage with the ramps on the upper mounting ring. Rotate counterclockwise until all 3 tabs lock over the ridges on the slide-up ramps of the upper mounting ring. Before fully tightening, we must hook the disposer up to the existing waste pipe. Included, you will find a waste drain elbow, mounting flange, and screw set kit. Use these parts and attach them to the back of the disposer. Connect the other end of the waste drain elbow to the existing waste pipe, therefore completing the connection between the two. Make any final adjustments to the alignment and use the hex tool to finish securely tightening the disposer in place. Finally, it's time to connect the disposer to the electrical outlet. We pre-installed the disposer's power cord, so there is no hard wiring required. Use this 3-prong power cord to plug the unit into a properly grounded outlet. Make sure the outlet is turned off before completing this step. Now all that's left to do is replacing the splash guard and strainer basket, turning on the water, and checking for leaks. You have now successfully installed the Perfect Grind Waste Disposer onto your kitchen sink, and it is ready to use.